Meet 10 poor countries with provocative single older women due to lack of men. Please watch to the end. Last country will shock you. Ever thought about where all the single older women are? You might be surprised. Welcome to a captivating exploration of an unexpected phenomenon. Countries teeming with single older women due to a lack of men. Our focus will be on the less affluent corners of the world where this gender imbalance is most pronounced. We'll be counting down from 10, highlighting the countries where this intriguing situation is most prevalent. So without further ado, let's dive into this intriguing countdown, shall we? But wait, before we begin, please subscribe to ensure that you never miss out on any of my crucial stuff. Comment, "I subscribe" below and I will personally welcome you to our community. Let's get started. Starting off our countdown at number 10, we have Togo. Nestled in West Africa, Togo is a small, vibrant country that unfortunately grapples with a high poverty rate. Nearly half of its populace survives below the international poverty line. Now, let's delve into the gender situation. Togo's gender ratio is heavily skewed. For every 100 women, there are barely 90 men. This disparity is even more pronounced among the older generation. So, what does this mean socially? Well, it's led to a surprising trend. A considerable number of mature women in Togo are single, not by choice, but due to a sheer lack of eligible men. This situation has triggered an unexpected dynamic, typically characterized by these women's resilience, independence, and provocativeness. Togo, a country known for its rich cultural heritage and picturesque landscapes, is also a place where the norms of love, relationships, and aging are being redefined in unique ways. Quite surprising, isn't it? Let's move on to the next country. Coming in at number 9, we have Haiti. This Caribbean nation, known for its vibrant culture, is also grappling with a unique social issue. The lack of men has led to a significant number of single older women. This is largely due to the high rate of emigration, with many Haitian men seeking work opportunities abroad. Consequently, a considerable portion of the female population is left behind, many of whom are of an older age bracket. This demographic shift has led to these women becoming a provocative force in Haitian society. They have stepped up, filling roles traditionally occupied by men and becoming pillars of their communities. Despite their economic struggles, they continue to display resilience and adaptability. Yet the underlying issue remains. The absence of men presents a significant challenge for these women, particularly in a society that still values traditional gender roles. Who knew such a small country could have such a big problem? At number 8, we find ourselves in Afghanistan. The land of the brave, a country known for its rugged terrain and rich history, also carries a burden that's seldom talked about. Here, the challenges faced by single older women are heightened by a potent mix of poverty and a scarcity of men. In Afghanistan, the prolonged conflict has led to a significant decrease in the male population, leaving many women to fend for themselves. Amidst the economic hardships, these women often find themselves as the sole providers for their families. The struggle isn't just financial. The societal norms and expectations of a deeply traditional society add another layer of complexity to their plight. These women, despite their circumstances, exhibit a resilience that's truly remarkable. They are the unsung heroes, the pillars of their communities, making the best of the cards they've been dealt with, a sobering reality to say the least. Let's see what's next. Nepal takes our number 7 spot. Nestled amidst the mighty Himalayas, this breathtaking country harbors a less-known fact. It has a significant population of single older women. The reasons for this are manifold. Nepal's society is traditionally patriarchal with a strong emphasis on marriage. However, numerous factors have led to a shortage of men. High male mortality rates, particularly due to harsh working conditions, and a significant number of men leaving for overseas employment, have contributed to this imbalance. Moreover, the devastating earthquake in 2015 led to an even more pronounced gender disparity. This natural disaster claimed the lives of many men, leaving their wives as widows. Despite the challenging circumstances, these women show remarkable resilience. They manage their households, raise their children, and contribute to the local economy. Their strength and determination are commendable indeed. A beautiful country with a hidden issue. Now let's move on. At number 6, we find Liberia, a nation snuggled on the West African coast. It's known for its rich history and cultural diversity. But beneath the surface, Liberia grapples with a striking gender imbalance. The nation's population of over 4 million people has a higher number of women than men. This imbalance is particularly pronounced among the older populace, with a significant number of older women living alone. The reasons behind this are multifold, including the aftermath of civil war, economic hardship, and health crises. These factors have led to a reduced male population, leaving many older women single. This imbalance has profound social implications, altering family structures and challenging traditional norms. It also makes Liberia a compelling place for those seeking relationships with mature, independent women. But it's not just about finding love. These women are a testament to resilience and strength, navigating life's challenges with grace and tenacity. A small West African nation with a big problem, but the countdown continues. Halfway through our countdown, we land in Mozambique. The Southeast African nation of Mozambique presents a singular set of challenges for its mature, unmarried women. Embodying resilience, these women navigate a society significantly impacted by civil unrest and health crises. A key factor influencing the lives of older single women in Mozambique is the country's past civil war. The conflict resulted in a substantial gender imbalance with a significant shortage of men. This has left many women, especially the older generation, without partners. Moreover, health crises like HIV/AIDS have disproportionately affected the male population, further exacerbating the issue. It's a harsh reality, but these strong women continue to thrive, often becoming the backbone of their communities. Their stories are a testament to their strength and resilience, a beacon of hope amidst adversity. They are the unsung heroes, the pillars of their communities, and their tales deserve to be heard. An unexpected entry indeed. Let's see what the top 4 have in store. Before we continue, can I beg a little favor? If you're liking what you're hearing, show us some love by pressing that like button. And hey, if you want to be in the loop for our fantastic upcoming videos, make sure to press subscribe and ring that bell so you're always in the know. Oh, and one more thing, drop a quick "I subscribe" down in the comments and I'll make sure to offer you a warm welcome to our amazing family. All right, enough of that. Let's keep the conversation flowing. Starting our top 4, we have Malawi. This landlocked country in southeastern Africa is known for its stunning landscapes, yet it grapples with profound economic challenges. Malawi, despite its natural beauty, is one of the world's poorest nations, with more than half of its population living below the poverty line. The situation is further complicated by a skewed gender ratio. Malawi, like many countries on this list, has more women than men, a trend often exacerbated by factors such as higher male mortality rates and migration for work. This imbalance leaves a significant number of single older women who have little economic support. In Malawi's traditional society, where women often rely on men for financial stability, these women face not only economic hardship but also social challenges. They are provocative, not by choice but by circumstance, as they navigate a society that isn't designed for them. A surprising entry in our top 4. Let's see who made it to the top 3. In the 3rd spot, we find Sierra Leone. Nestled on the west coast of Africa, Sierra Leone is a land of vibrant cultures, rich history, and breathtaking landscapes. However, beneath its beauty lies a sobering truth: a high population of single older women due to a lack of men. This unusual demographic pattern can be traced back to the country's decade-long civil war, which ended in 2002. The conflict led to a devastating loss of male lives, creating a significant gender imbalance that persists today. In addition, many Sierra Leonean men seek economic opportunities abroad, leaving a void in the local communities. This situation further exacerbates the gender imbalance, leading to a higher proportion of single older women. Moreover, societal norms and traditional customs often favor men, leaving women in a disadvantaged position. This, coupled with economic hardships, contributes to the prevalence of single older women in Sierra Leone. A tough reality for a beautiful country. Now, on to the top 2. Just missing the top spot, we have Burundi. A small landlocked nation in East Africa, Burundi has faced its own unique set of challenges. Political instability, civil unrest, and economic hardship have all contributed to a high ratio of single older women in the country. For decades, Burundi has been dealing with a gender imbalance issue. The high mortality rate among men, often due to conflict and disease, has left a significant number of women widowed at a young age. As these women age, the lack of men becomes more apparent. Many of these women have become the backbone of their communities, taking on roles traditionally held by men and leading their families with resilience and determination. Despite the hardships they face, they continue to strive for a better future, not just for themselves, but for their children and grandchildren. This is the reality for many women in Burundi, a reality that is both inspiring and sobering. A sobering reality indeed, but who takes the number one spot? And finally, at number one, we have the Democratic Republic of Congo. This African nation, rich in natural resources, is unfortunately also rich in poverty and gender imbalance. The reasons for this are manifold. The country has been ravaged by years of conflict and political instability, which has significantly impacted the male population. As a result, there's a noticeable gender imbalance, with a higher number of women compared to men. The poverty rate in Congo is also alarming. Despite its wealth of natural resources, the majority of its population lives below the poverty line. This economic hardship is especially felt by the older women who often find themselves single due to the lack of men. These older women are not just single, but also often have the responsibility of caring for their families, making their situation even more challenging. It's a sobering reality that highlights the need for change and progress. A shocking revelation, to be sure, but that concludes our countdown of the top 10 countries with the highest populations of single older women due to a lack of men.